Welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. Let's go with a harder one to start. And that way I don't have a few easy ones and then a hard one that takes forever. This does that, and that. This goes that way. This does that. Okay, we have shape bank. One, 2, and 3. This has to be at least a 2, so it does that. This as well. It might be part of this. That would actually make sense. And yeah. If that was a 3 here, that, and that would all fit. So, let's see. That would not, though. Here would be okay with a 3x3. This corner would not be, and this corner would not be. So if I were to do a 3x3 here, and here, then I'd have 1, 1, 1. That would then need to be a 3x3 itself, like that. And that. And that. There. That's what's going on. Yeah. Okay. That one. Whoops. That one, and that. Finishes that off. That was much easier than that other 4 that I did. Okay. This shape bank 1s and 2x2s. Okay. This one can only work as the end of this 1x3. That can't be part of a 1x3. So this does that. Now this is that. Again, ooh, nope. This can be part of a 1x3. And it's already got something, so it's got to do that. Yeah, that's this. Okay. That. That has to do that. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, let's see. We can do 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. No, that's not going to work out. what we have is 21. If everything could be threes, that would work, but it can't be. They just don't fit together. Yeah, no. So for 21, I subtract 4 3 times. Subtract 4 3 times to get back to something divisible by 3. So that would be that one. That. I see it. Okay, good. Yep. Hit the right keys. There. That. 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 Then there's this one, that one, and there. This one hiding back here. Shape bank, tees, dominoes, and squares. That one can only be part of the 2x2. That. Yeah, this is part of a 2x2 as well. Ooh, this one here does all that, and that makes it a T. Now this one has a border here, that means it goes that way. This one has to do that and be done. That. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. This. If that has to connect to this, that can't connect to it because it wouldn't be that. So that one, I think it's going to be that, yeah, and then that. There's one hiding over here as well. Oh, big one, okay. We got the L's, the I's, and the T's. Where can I put a border here? Not there, not there. It's got to be there or there, which means this is going to be part of a T. It's going to do that and either that or that. Those can come in there like that. This, yeah, every one of these that's the ends has to come in. because there aren't any singles. So then this one can do that. This one, I know it'll do that. I don't know which way to go there. And that. This is gonna have to come to here, which means it gets these. That has to do that. That is there. This is gonna be just the 3x1. That does that. That or that. So this is a T. This can't tell. This one will be an L. It'll either take that or that. That has to come to here, so those and that, which does that. This piece, it can't be a 3. 3x1 isn't available because it's going to run into one of these. And it can't be the T either. So it is the L. And that means it's done. Now this one, it's already got its one border. This one's got its one border. Now that one has its border. This one has its border. That has to go this way, and that ends it. This has its border, so it does that. That one does that, which means that comes to there. We can clear those scribbles away. We get that. And this one does that. That one goes there. Any more hiding around that house? No. There's a 2 shape bank L's. And we've got the Palisades again still. Gotta do that. That is almost certainly going to do that. And then this, that. Yeah, this one has a border here. It takes a border there. And does that. Then this gets its borders. That one. I've been saying a lot of things that aren't words. Okay, let's see. This, that, 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 and that. Yeah. While we're up at this house, let's go over here. Ooh, another 4. Do I want to risk that? Let's do the 3. I can put a border there and a border there. These connect. Those connect. Border here. Those. We have, shape bank. Okay. 3 by 1 and L. Then we get those. Hmm. How do I fit them in? Well, this does that. This one is definitely part of an L. If okay, if I were to do that, I would have that. Then this would have to come out here, and this palisade would be invalid. So that doesn't do that. It's not that, it's that. This one comes out here. I don't know what it does. This one comes out here and it bends. This one I don't have the same information on. If that did that, this could do that illegally. That could do that. We'd have that, 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 and that. All that works. Ooh. Can I do something else? If that's no, this has to be okay. That one has to be part of a 3 by 1. And if it were that way, then these would each have, they'd both need this square. So that, which means that happens and that happens. Then there's that. This one is that. Then there's that and that. Let's go over to the easy ones again. Area numbers shows the area of a region. That one, it's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that that's what it does, but it does at least that. This 4, 1, 2, 3 must take that. It could take more. It could take that and that. This 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this 6, 1, that's only 4, 5, 6. It takes that or that. This 2 is just there. This 3 must take that. I don't actually know that, because you can have an area without a number. Right. Now this 5 is 3, 4, 5. Can't go that way. That takes that. So now I know that the 4 does take both of those. There's the 6. 3 does that. 2, 5. And the 3 does take that to finish it. Area numbers again. 1, 2. That has to do that and that. That one comes out there. There's that. This one is going to have to... No, it doesn't have to take that. It does have to go there and there. It might take that. Okay. If this 5 took that, the 4 took that and that, the 2 took that, the 5 took that and that, the 3 would take that. That's everything, so it does need to take it. Everything is numbered. There. This, that, and that. Do another. Get that there. This one can't be part of that, so it does that. 3. That. 3, 4, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 there. 5, 3 for that one. 5 and 6. 6 for that one. 3 for that one. 2 for that, and that one doesn't have a number. Let's keep going. We get to 2 there. That one. Are we supposed to get confused by the 2s and 5s? 1, 2, 3. 5s can connect. There are 30 cells in this grid. 7 times 5 is 35. So there is one. One of the 5s is using 2 of the numbers. Those 2 can't connect. This one's alone. Yeah, this one is taking that. There. And that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one does that. Get another 1 or 2 in here. These are going quickly. That, 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 that. Ooh. Nope. that. Okay. This comes out here. It might take that. This has to come this way. Can't connect to there. That one needs to do that. What do I have left? 9 remaining cells. 2 of them, one here, one here. So that takes me down to 7. Which means that, and that. We need that one single. There. And that does it. Yeah, I think I can get more in here. Ooh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This between these two. 14. Five, 6, 7, and 7. That's good. 4, 5. This can't take that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we finish it up with that. One more. Ooh. I had to push it, didn't I? These are 6 regions. They don't touch any of the numbers. That. This could come out like that, that, and that. That would definitely break that one. No, it wouldn't. Why would I? I'm confusing the shape of a 4 with the number 4. Right. But there's nothing saying it does do that. It could do that, that, that. Yeah. All right. That one is not that. It comes out here. So this it doesn't touch. It's the same shape. The 1 and the 4 are the same shape. It's just rotated. Okay. Does I mean, I could do that. This, like that. That's, there's the problem. Okay. That one gets pinned in. That would work if I didn't need one more for this. There. Got it. I had to push it, and that one took 10 minutes longer than I thought it was going to take. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.